Camelot 331 here, and oh my gosh, it's a GameStop video. Are you surprised? Are you shocked? Bruh, I ain't stopping. It's the grift, baby. It's called the GameStop grift, and we going hard as hell. No, look, GameStop's drowning in lawsuits right now. What the hell you think I'm talking about? GameStop be drowning in lawsuits. And the way they choose to, respond to these lawsuits is quite alarming. Look, you may like GameStop, which is very strange to me, I'm gonna be honest. You may hate GameStop, which makes a lot more sense. It's like liking the crazy girl, that keeps hooking up with your friends and then ruining their lives, but then you still want to smash her. That's weird. Stop doing those things. That don't make no damn sense. Self-preservation, kick it in, survive. It's what matters most in life. You ever played Left 4 Dead? Survive. Come on now. GameStop's drowning in lawsuits. It's pretty crazy, and it's a bunch of them. And what they're doing is actually quite alarming. You might not know about it. But hey, make sure you do me a favor. Share this video. That's very damn important. With your help, we can get a whole 17 views. Very important. Make sure you subscribe. Hit the little goofy bell icon. It's very important, apparently. I've never mentioned it before now. Damn it. And do me a favor. Follow me in Odyssey. And maybe kiss me every once in a while before you smash me. All right? Let's get right into this nonsense. So a little bit of context, because context is very important in this situation. Look at this. It says GameStop names former Belk Stores CEO Nir Patel as COO. Ooh, damn, what you talking? Look how beautiful he is with his bald ass. I like bald. Nothing against bald dudes. I actually would love to be bald one day. If I had no choice, I get a tattoo of a spider. It'd be cool as hell. It says right here, GameStop Corp named former Belk CEO Nir Patel as its new chief operating officer effective May 31st, according to a company press release. As Belk CEO, Patel oversaw the growth of the retail department store chain to more than 300 stores in 16 states. The press release said, before his stint at Belk, Patel held senior roles at Kohl's and Land's End after beginning his career at Target and Gap. Wow. Shocking. Patel has about 2 decades of experience in operations, merchandising, supply chain, and retail and store operations, the company release said. He'll replace Jenna Owens. Well, great. No one likes Jenna Owens anyway. You want to know something that's very peculiar to me? Every single company, the executives that come in are from other companies that are failing or bankrupt. Why are they getting hired? It's almost like it's a club and you're not in it. You ever notice that? You ever notice that district manager role? It's pretty much the highest you'll ever go. At GameStop, it was store manager. They didn't hire anybody. It was over. You get the store manager, you're done. Okay? You're not moving up anymore. They hire from outside the company everywhere else. Why? Why is that? It's pretty strange to me. But at any rate, let's continue reading because it gets real spicy, guys. So this says, Belk sues former CEO Nir Patel, GameStop for deceptive practices. Oh my God, I can't believe GameStop's being sued for deceptive practices. Wow. Belk department store this week sued its former CEO Nir Patel, another former executive, and GameStop Corp, accusing them of stealing its own employees and payroll information, according to North Carolina federal court documents. We gotta read a little bit more of this spiciness. It says, Patel stepped down in May as CEO less than a year after taking the helm of the Charlotte-based retail chain. That same month, he was appointed chief operating officer for the video game store chain GameStop. Since then, this is very important, guys. Since then, Patel has solicited some of Belk's senior employees to resign and come work for GameStop, despite the company's 12-month agreement with Patel that restricts soliciting, recruiting, or hiring Belk's employees, the lawsuit states. So obviously, GameStop's in the wrong, right? So they should lose this. Now they'll probably settle, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. So yes, obviously he's doing the wrong thing here because they had previously agreed to not soliciting Belk's employees. But the thing that's strange to me is, why are they pulling all these employees from a dying company to be executives or field management in the GameStop company? Why? They obviously weren't doing a good job because Belk was filing bankruptcy or about to file bankruptcy or on the verge of death. I don't really know. I haven't looked at it. Maybe Belk's doing great. Shit, I don't know. GameStop executives, including its own CEO Matt Furlong, also encouraged unfair and deceptive trade practices, the lawsuit says, by aiding Patel's recruitment of high-ranking Belk employees. Tim May resigned as Belk's senior vice president of supply chain this month after he was poached in June by Patel and GameStop officials, including Furlong, according to the lawsuit. May allegedly stole compensation information for hundreds of Belk employees. Belk says May sent spreadsheets with confidential information to his personal emails that included Belk employees' annual pay, bonuses, and other benefit information. May undoubtedly intends to use the information to assist Patel and GameStop in continuing an unlawful campaign to raid Belk's senior ranks. Damn, boys, it's getting spicy up in this bitch. Along with a request for a jury trial, Belk asked the court to order Patel, GameStop, and May to cease from sharing confidential employee information and recruiting its employees. The company also requested the court to bar GameStop from employee May and compensation for damages. Damn, boys. Damn. Wow. Unbelievable. Efforts to reach GameStop officials were unsuccessful. Of course they were. Of course. And it says Belk's turbulent leadership and bankruptcy. Okay, so Belk's dying, bro. So Belk's dying. But for some reason, they're all going over to GameStop following Nur Patel, who is bringing them there. Weird. It's almost like they're riding the high and they're just going to soak up the money until GameStop dies. It's weird. You would think these executives were being, poached for their expertise to make GameStop successful. But, Belk's already failed. Why are they getting poached? Probably because they're all friends. They're all part of the same club. It's who you know. It's not how good you are. That's just how this works. But that's not all. Check out this lawsuit GameStop's currently involved in as well. It says what you need to know about the BCG lawsuit. It's a company called the Boston Consulting Group who filed a lawsuit at GameStop's refusal to pay $30 million in fees, guys. $30 million in fees. It says right here, in March 2022, the BCG filed a lawsuit against GameStop for $30 million in unpaid fees that they had agreed to previously. Very important. GameStop said it refused to pay the fees because doing so was not in the best interest of GME shareholders. Well, damn. Sounds like they losing this bitch. Anyways, to be honest, they have a lot of on-hand cash because of the meme stocks. So paying them a settlement probably doesn't really hurt their feelings too much, I would imagine. It says right here, GameStop hired BCG in 2019 to help the retailer develop a business turnaround strategy. And my theory is they didn't need him anymore after the meme stock explosion, so they ain't going to pay him. Sounds pretty right to me. It says the firm assigned tens of thousands of hours of work to its GameStop account. In the filing, BCG said GameStop was hemorrhaging customers and on life support. Damn. As it reported a net operating loss of $800 million in 2018. Damn, son. Damn. The consulting firm also said its fees were not tied to actual real-world results. Instead, the agreed-on fee, very important, structure was based on projected improvements in GameStop's profits. But guess what? They don't need the profits anymore because they got the meme stock money. So it's all good. Although GameStop has seen an influx of cash, it likely hasn't been due to BCG's work, obviously. Retail investors gave the company a huge boost in 2021, raising their on-hand cash to $1.1 billion. That's insane. Before GameStop's former general counsel and chief transmission officer, Daniel Kaufman, left the company, the retailer and BCG enjoyed a healthy relationship, but that deteriorated after CFO Jim Bell took over. Rest in peace. After that, GameStop has refused to pay the appropriate fees. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. Can you believe it? It says right here in a statement from GameStop, GameStop said it does not believe it is in the best interest of its shareholders to pay millions of dollars to BCG. Damn. Even Ryan Cohen is dragging them. The overpriced consultants at BCG are picking a fight with the wrong company. I'm going to be honest. Look, I know a lot of you love Ryan Cohen for some weird reason. He's the billionaire everybody loves. He's kind of a cringy dork. And now, look, I don't really know him personally, but he's kind of a goober. But that's not all, guys. It gets even worse. Okay, this is the part that directly affects you. Pay attention to this one. This one's spicy as all get out right here. You ready for this? It says GameStop class action claims company shares customer data with Facebook. Uh-oh. 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 It says Aldana and Galley claim GameStop violates the Video Privacy Protection Act by sharing the personally identifiable information, including specific video game purchases of their customers with Facebook without consent. And I can guarantee they do that, and I'll tell you a story in a moment as to why I know that. It says GameStop discloses the personally identifiable information of its customers, including what specific video games they purchased from the company, with Facebook without consent. Damn, can you believe it? Through Facebook's tracking pixel code, these cookies combine the identifiers with the event data, allowing Facebook to know, among other things, what video game a user has purchased. So they can sell ads to those people on Facebook based on that thing, basically is what it's saying. It says right here, when the Facebook tracking pixel captures an action, it sends a record to Facebook. Once this record is received, Facebook processes it, analyzes it, and assimilates it into the data set like the core audience and custom audiences. Shocking. So, it says Aldana and Gallia want to represent a nationwide class action of consumers who have purchased video games from GameStop. Plaintiffs are demanding a jury trial and requesting declaratory and injunctive relief along with an award of statutory and punitive damages for themselves and all class members. Shocking. It also says a separate class action lawsuit was filed against GameStop in 2018 by a consumer claiming the company sold information of its Game Informer magazine subscribers to third parties, including data mining and other. Yes, they did. So let me talk about that just for a moment to make a little sense. When I worked at GameStop, it was commonly known that if you signed up for anything, put your email in, GameStop did indeed sell that to third parties. At one point in time, which I actually can't prove. I remember on our computer system at GameStop, the POS, it was called Go Stores. GSO is what we called it. And at the bottom in small print, it said that GameStop has every right to sell information from its customers willingly to third party data. And that's something that I would tell people whenever they signed up for the Pro card, because I was like, hey, just letting you know this is a thing, and apparently they suffered a lawsuit from it. Now, how that lawsuit rang out, I'm not sure. It probably was a settlement. I don't know. But GameStop 100% does that. So GameStop right now facing a lawsuit from Belk for poaching people from Belk, which they did. GameStop did take executives and high-ranking leadership directly from Belk, a failing company, which is strange. Why would you need them? Probably because they were all friends and they were just giving each other jobs so they could soak up some money. Also, another one that's very important. They did not pay the agreed-on fees to the Boston Consulting Group of $30 million. They just said they ain't going to do it. We're not going to do it. We got enough money now. F you. That's pretty much what they're saying right there. And also, they sold all that information to third-party people about their customers, their purchases, and Game Informer. Look, guys, whether or not you like the stock, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with investing in who you want to invest. You're trying to better your position, and I get it, dude. I totally do. I invest all the time. All right? That doesn't mean GameStop's a good company. It doesn't mean Ryan Cohen's a good person. They are probably shitty. Let's be honest. Most people are. Most custom companies are, especially GameStop. There's enough stories in the past to understand the conclusion that we can draw from GameStop. They don't care about you. They would honestly probably put a gun to your head as long as they made a couple bucks from it. Just how that works. Okay? So when you're investing, just understand that the company doesn't love you. And be, wary that you're trying to better yourself. And there's nothing wrong with that. Come on now. So what do you think about these lawsuits? Do you work at GameStop? Do you want to put some insight into the stories below? Comment below. Helps me out in a big way. Like the damn video. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Odyssey. Very important for exclusive content. And oh, by the way, all right, subscribe, damn you. Look, if you made it this far, you best subscribe, or else I'm going to come to the camera and I'm going to give you a fist directly into that brown eye. And if you like that sort of thing, then even better. What's up? Get the hell on it, doggone it. Bye. Yeah. Ooh, my God.